Alright guys, we are back, finally, we are back. Okay, we're finally back, alright. We should be good this time. Alright, take two, take two. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. We're gonna need the blood bag for sure.
Let's head home before it gets dark. Feel that. Damn shaky. Oh shit. Okay, you're all right. Let's go home and get you fed.
Alright, so how far away are we right now? 600 meters? Not bad, okay. We're just about caught up. Thankfully. Okay, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is grab this anchor. Hopefully I don't fall going after this, but we're gonna try it. I'm so scared right now, man. And it's raining. Okay, so how far are we right now? Okay, we can start making our descent. Alright, so how we're gonna do this? I guess I can go around this way, and then we'll work our way back.
There, we made it.
So I must say, with this game changing over to, well, let's wait. Hold off on that for a minute.
Hey. Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up. There you go. Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
That is how you have a 10 of 10 intro, man. That was amazing.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now, too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the Carol network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Okay, that was something I've not expected. Like us going to Mexico. Wow, I thought we were gonna stay in the United States, but I'm excited for this.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. Something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
All right.
I don't know if I made the right choice here, just being so easy to accept the assignment, but we're gonna see how this goes.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring? Huh.
try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up. Return to the menu when everything looks good to go. Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked porters in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Delivery route finalized.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Oh. No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I will. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
Okay, so we have a long way to go. I'm gonna just try and beeline it straight there. We could possibly go around the mule camps, or whatever they call those.
Alright, let's get this done.
Oh god, I forgot about the wear and tear that you have on your shoes. Like, my shoe integrity is like so bad right now. It's like maybe halfway done. Okay, so we have a level 1 assault rifle. We already have one that's non-lethal, so I'm gonna just stick with that.
Been a while since I held a gun.
Okay, so I need to figure out how do I craft shoes again. I know in Death Stranding 1 before you, oh my god, I almost fell. But in Death Stranding 1 before you got access to, like, certain terminal stations and whatnot, like, you had to, like, wait, what is that? Long Life Mills? But yeah, they had these like shoes that you could create out of some type of like, it's either seaweed or something. Okay, that looks like a decent amount of likes, I'm not gonna lie. So far, it looks like it's very similar to Death Stranding 1, as far as like the cargo management and the mission system.
We're in enemy territory now.
Okay, we gotta be really careful here. There's like no way around it. Okay, let's see how we... I think we gotta go... towards this direction, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tempted to go down there and do a few stealth takedowns so I can check and see if they have some loot. Now, the only thing about this game is that crouching is like so different than any other game. Like using R1 or crouch is just like not something I'm like get used to pretty easy. We got a mark on him. I wonder if there's anybody else. Okay, we gotta keep it moving. I gotta get the tall grass. Let's get out of here. Oh, they're on my ass. Wait, who actually spotted me there? I think they're heading this way. Wow. Okay, the enemies in this game, like, they are extremely intelligent. Okay, I see one of them right there. Is he coming up here? I can't tell if he's walking away or... Okay, he's walking away. Wow, there's an entire sandstorm coming here. That might give us the cover we need, honestly. Okay, I need to make a move on it. I need him to walk over here. They heard that? Okay, they're gonna run over there, so what I'm gonna do is go over to this bridge on this side. I could have swore this was like a suppressed weapon. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get down from here. I do have a rope, I believe, but let's see if I can. Okay, let me look at my cargo. I know I have like some type of anchor that I could use to rappel down. Let's see, where's it at? Dang it, I must have got rid of it, or I guess the game automatically got rid of it for me. This ladder isn't gonna be long enough. Yeah, this game is just so much different than every other game. Like, you actually, like, attack with circle. I don't even know what square does, but... I really should have played Death Stranding 1 going into this, the release, but I didn't think it was coming out this early. Did he see me? I think he did see me. Come on over. If you want it, come get it. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh no. Oh, they got me. They got me there. Okay, I gotta get the hell out of here. I don't know if more enemies are gonna come. Maybe I should stop here and loot for a bit, but Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and loot for a little bit. I know you had some containers back here. I'm not sure if I got rid of everyone, but...
Two wheels up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really heavy right now. I might have to get rid of something. Okay, he has a ladder and... Okay. Okay, so we can quickly switch between weapons. Okay, L or L1 and R1. Yeah, I need to keep it moving. I did get the cargo damage a little bit as well, so I'm gonna try and stay away from combat for a while. I don't think I can make it across that either.
Storm's coming through.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it across that. I need to see if I can find a bridge. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go back up this bridge and go across that way.
Now leaving viral network coverage.
Okay, let's go ahead and just beeline it there.
Close.
Yeah, that did not work out the way I thought it would. And we're damaging the package as well. Oh my god. Holy. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. This is so intense right now, man. Okay, let's make sure we're going the right way. Lord have mercy, this is so intense. Okay, I think here's a few, pyro crystals, right? This is absolutely insane. I hope we can hurry up and get out the storm pretty soon. Okay, so if we just go straight through here, we should be fine. Okay, I think we should be able to make it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a thumbnail here. Let's see, where's settings? Okay, we're good. Let's see, what do we have here? The Strand.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Okay, Fragile just sends us a message. Let me go see if I can find a way to check it. Okay, so using the SSS, you can, or social transfers, you can view messages sent by people from across the world, look back at the likes you've given and received from porters in the world, in other worlds, and enjoy the screenshots you've captured in photo mode. Oh my god, almost fell.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? Well, that's not half bad at all. Much obliged. We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
Okay.
It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on.
Okay, so we got 559 likes from Noberto Puente. Nice.
Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection. Now displaying your
Okay.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Every evaluation you receive as a porter will contribute to your overall porter grade, calculated by APAS. This provides a snapshot of your experiences as a porter, as well as your delivery style. It is calculated from the number of likes Sam receives during the course of an order. Okay, so let's go ahead and skip past all that.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope. As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right. Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Okay, so... Did someone message me? Nice, okay, we have some people within our server that unlocked the few emoticons. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any way we can interact with some of this stuff here. Besides the restroom. Okay, I guess that's all for now. Okay, it's a little bit quicker and seamless than the first game. Like, the first game, they would, like, as far as, like, the restroom and shower and everything is a little bit longer of a cutscene. Trying to see, is there anything else we can interact with before we call it a night? Okay, let's go ahead and get some sleep.
Lou.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, the stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Wow. Okay, so now we're having flashbacks of what happened with the extinction event in Death Stranding 1.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
Okay, nice. Now we can finally customize our loadout and test weapons. We have you sync. Okay, so first let's start off with the energy drinks. What are? Yeah, I think those are energy drinks. Or no, it's tea. Okay. I remember this all too well. You have to make sure that you drink every single beverage that they have on the table to increase your stamina. I believe it's a permanent buff as well, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check out. Someone sent me a message. For long years since the first expedition. Okay. Okay, so you can now fabricate custom attachments and fit them to your backpack. Nice. Okay, we have patches already. Probably with this one. Okay, let's go back. Okay, what else do I need to do with this? Oh, we can put our blood type there, okay. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with that one. Oh, I didn't confirm it. Okay, yeah, I gotta confirm it for it to actually... I love that we have an actual virtual fire range as well to test the weapons out. Let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna just pull out our strand. Where's that? Okay, let's try something. We can run up to him, slide. Okay, that's actually really nice. Just gonna get out of here.
Departing facility. New order available. Please review and confirm.
Wait, did they say choose a vehicle? Okay, let me go ahead and leave an emoji down here. I want to get my likes as well.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
I'll either do transporter boots, most likely, for sure. Okay, let's go and take on this order that they have for us.
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too. Enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre? Take your time to finalize your route.
Alright, so, let's see, I need to go ahead and...
Commencing route creation.
Damn, that's like almost 3,000 meters.
Delivery route finalized.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and leave.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out.
Okay, so one thing you do with the cargo management is like auto arrange it. Okay, I guess I need some resin actually.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Sign detected nearby.
That's the spirit.
I'm counting on you, my friend.
Okay, so we gotta go all the way over there.
Disengaging weapons restrictions. Warning, flight risk elevated.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I can go around this, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go around it. You know what, I'll go pick that up.
What you looking for, dumbass?
Oh my god. I think they saw me. If I shoot, they're gonna hear it for sure.
You are too far away from your cargo.
There's a time for everything. This ain't it.
I need to figure out how to use this container repair spray. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, let's leave that.
Give me a hand.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to craft some more repair spray.
Don't worry, you got this. This one's for you.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Gotta work on those core muscles.
Okay, I need to auto range some of my cargo because I have a lot of stuff right now. There we go, that's a lot better. This game, it is very important to make sure that you manage your cargo properly in terms of being able to, like, get around the environment and not falling and hurting your stability and all that, so I don't know, man, it just makes everything a lot easier. Takes the guesswork out of it. It helps with your stamina as well. Like, if you have things like I don't know, like uneven load, then it could like drain your stamina a lot quicker. So, especially just a lot of times, just use auto range. Is that power crystal? So there it is. Nice, we made it. Okay, we have another power crystal over here. I'm gonna go pick this up real quick. %16% is kind of tough. I'm trying to see if they have any like thing. Trying to see if they have any container repairs for you so I can get a better grade.
Can anybody hear me?
So, let's see, I don't think we have a... Yeah, I don't think we have a terminal over here that's close by to where you can repair this. Closest one is like all the way back there. Oh well, we'll just have to deliver the contents as is. It's probably like an A- or like a B+. I need to start getting S+ grades though, because that does help out your overall porter grade that you have.
You're Sam, right? Did the timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip. Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo. Seems to be in decent condition. Thanks for your service. Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong. Thank you.
La madre. Nice.
I have
Okay.
to say, this was well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down.
So we're gonna try and get 5 stars for every single shelter, the same as what we did in Death Stranding 1.
Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
I was not expecting her to look like that. Okay, so what is that? Coverage has expanded, granting access to the following item data. Oh, okay, I remember that from the first game. Okay, PCC level 1. Okay.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though. It's not a critical issue, so I've posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your ring terminal. I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is driving me insane. But with one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world someday.
I'm sorry, but that baby might be gone. I'm not even trying to be mean.
The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back. Too many bandits in these parts. Like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. Had to clean up my act. Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all. So they ditched me. Left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units. Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood. The water carried it into bandit territory, so we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please, check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help. A new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them. You can review the specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
Okay, let me go ahead and... Let's see, let's go ahead and fabricate some more container repair sprays. We need as many of those as possible.
this location?
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck to you out there.
Alright, so let's see, how long have we been streaming? Alright, so since we're coming up on a 2-hour mark, what we're gonna do is what we're gonna do is go ahead and call it a night here. We'll be back tomorrow, and yeah. Anyways, appreciate you guys for stopping by. I'm having so much fun playing this game. We're gonna try and finish it as soon as possible, even though this is gonna be a long game, probably like 80 hours to beat it. Or you know what? Let's see. It's only 10:27. Oh yeah. I wonder how long that would take to do. Probably like 30 minutes or something like that. I wish I'd have been able to start streaming sooner, because I definitely would have probably did like 4 or 5 hours. But I try not to make the first episodes too long. Like, I try and keep them within a reasonable time, and we are at 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night there. We'll be back tomorrow. Anyways, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and peace.